Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Lee Van Dam here. I hope you're having a great evening, and we're just going to talk about the shopping list for King Mog during the Monster Carnival event, and we're going to buy some stuff live. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go over the gear. We're going to go over, the necessary stuff that you want to get from every King Mog event, and let's hit it. So you got the usual stuff, which you're going to go ahead and take care of, which are the guaranteed tickets, the 4-star tickets. I'm so happy they added these. Go ahead and knock these out. Boom, our rare summon tickets. From what I understand, some of my buddies are talking about CG Nicole being on the way, and he is extremely stout. So look forward to trying to pull him and see if we can snag him early, because I haven't really gotten any of the CG units on banner, but it'd be great to snag him. All right, so the tickets were taken care of. The next thing that I'll be after is going to be the 10% trust Moogle, which is always a great value, especially when you compare it to the 1% trust Moogles, which are 10,000 apiece. So for 50,000 you get 5%, whereas for 30,000 you get 10%. It's a no-brainer. The depending on if you've got these units, the specific trust Moogles can be really good. Lid swimsuit, I'll probably get that just to help me out because it's really cheap. I don't have a lot of the units at the top though, so not going to be on my list of things to do. Metal Gigantors, always great if you need to level things up, but since this is going to be a raid King Mog event, since it's going to be a raid along with King Mog event, not really the best time because you get a lot of cactuars just from raid coins. So this would definitely be something to do after the raid is over in case you need to level up a unit that you pull and get them going right away. Now, it's interesting about all of the consumables is like the medicinal herbs, the superior medicine, magic water. These are all from, of course, Dragon Quest. And so you can use them alongside potions or ethers. So that way you can have more variety and be able to get the job done with a couple of different ways. So you could have ethers, and you could also have sage's elixirs to give you more chances at magic points, etc., etc. And I'm probably going to get some of the Ixdraw Draziel leaves just to have them, even though they function just like Phoenix Downs. I just think that's really cool. Scream Root, Fine Alchrist, I always get them because I like having them on hand for magic keys. You never run out of magic keys. Star Quartz, definitely want to snag them up, and I think that's all I'm going to be able to do until I start farming again. And then you got Awakening Mats. Always refill on Awakening Mats. And the Crysts, I really don't recommend it because you can get more Crysts just from farming the story events. So that's definitely a better deal and a better use of your time, unless you've just bought everything. And there's a lot of things that you could buy. Let's start off with Erdrick's sword. Now Erdrick, he is from Dragon Quest 1, and so this is his sword, 125 attack, and it is a great sword. It is non-elemental, so that makes it really good with pairing for a whole lot of folks, because right now most of the high damage great swords have an element attached to them. So you're married to that element, which can be great, or it can put you in a position where you're not dealing full damage because the mob's resistant to it, or you've having to cut it half if you added a different element to it as well. So this being non-elemental really opens up a lot of doors for a lot of people. So that's really, really strong, really good. Cautery sword, 85 attack, and it's got Demon Killer. So and it's a regular sword. Not a whole lot of units get bonuses for just swords, but the demon killer really helps to make up for that. And so I definitely think this is going to be something that's very nice. We've got Graco's Trident, 82 attack spear with Aquan Killer. Again, the killer is going to make it really, really useful in certain situations. So this is going to be something that I'm definitely going to be after. The Big Boss Shield, it's a great shield with auto shell, and in this stage of the game, that's not really that useful because you're almost always going to have a buff that overrides auto shell. So you don't really get the spirit boost like it would, like it would be displaying with auto shell. You got the Staff of Anti-Magic, and so with the Staff of Anti-Magic, 62 spirit, that's very good for spirit, and you get a 30% chance to cast silence when you attack it. So that's definitely not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Crow's Claws, it's got 2-hit combo on it. That's cool for your normal attack, but there are not very many units that truly benefit from boosting up their normal attack. So it doesn't help with skills, and you can't stack it with other 2-hit combos. So it'd be nice if you're early gaming, but it definitely will lose its usefulness pretty quickly. And last, we got the Iron Axe, 58 attack. It's a nice solid axe at the beginning of the game, so that's pretty cool. Wave of Panic only comes into play if you're using the Dragon Lord, and to be honest with you, the Dragon Lord is not the one that you'd want debuffing a group, so not the greatest thing. It is inexpensive though, so that's very good. Elemental damage down, if you're going to be using Orochi, that definitely will be nice to have an extra 30% elemental resistance all the way across the board. Very cool. Yeah, if you're going to use Orochi. Otherwise, if you're using Orochi just for the event, not that great of a pull. Now, Metal Slash is very interesting. It deals 2,000 fixed damage to one enemy. We've got 4 of them, so that's very good. In this event alone, it's going to be extremely helpful for hunting the liquid metal slimes. They have really, really high defense and really, really high spirit, so Metal Slash dealing fixed damage gets around defense and spirit, and so that's fantastic. Next, you've got Hustle Dance. Heals 400 hit points with a 3x multiplier to all all allies. It's pretty cool. It's not that expensive, so it could be something just to have, but I'm not going to buy it myself. If you've had trouble pulling, you can always buy some slimes. We're getting them every day we log in, which is fantastic. And they do count as bonus units. So if you really, really need some bonus currency, put some slimes in your party. They're pretty cheap too. You get 12 for 100 a piece. So that alone can give you their Trust Master pretty quickly when you combine on what we're getting for the during logins. The next thing that I'm shooting for is going to be the ribbon, because the ribbon, it nullifies all status effects. So that's the next thing on my list immediately that I'll be getting is the ribbon. So I would encourage you to definitely not miss out on that. And that's my list. That's what's going on for me during this event. Gonna try to get as many weapons as I can, starting with Erdrick's sword and the ribbon. Everything else is pretty good, and it'd be nice to have, but there's nothing truly devastating on this list that will change the game for me besides the ribbon and Erdrick's sword. So let me know what you're buying down in the comment section below, and if you like this, be sure to throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. I'm about to get back into farming. I just got home, and I've got to get some more gold bags so I can buy that ribbon. So as usual, really appreciate you coming by, and until next time, this is Lee Van Dam, and you guys take care, and God bless. I'll see you.